Hello everyone and welcome to Teachopedia. Today we will be learning about how to install Anaconda and work on Jupyter Notebook. Now first of all, we need to understand why it is useful to use Anaconda. In its description, it is written that it's an open source software which is used typically for Python and R languages, and it's useful for data science and machine learning applications. It has versions in Linux, Windows, and Mac as well, and with over 19 million users are using this tool for Python and R. Now let's download this software. It gives us two options and uh, whether you want to install in for Windows, Mac, and Linux, we will install it for Windows and for 64-bit. So let's install it first. Open the setup of Anaconda and you will see the screen like this, and just hit next, agree the document, and install just for yourself for a time being. And since I have already installed Anaconda on in my laptop, so just hit next and install Anaconda. After that, hit the Windows button and type Anaconda, and you will see two screens. So let's, for a time being, open this Anaconda Navigator. It will take some time to open, and on the other hand, open Anaconda prompt as well. So the idea behind using Anaconda prompt is whenever you need to install a library of Python or R in Anaconda, you will have to use this Anaconda prompt. Okay, and what you can do, you can install by pip install and library name, for example, pandas, and you can also install by using conda as well. So there are some pros and cons to use pip or to use conda. It's based on the library. So we will cover later this part. So now you have an understanding about what is Anaconda prompt. Let's jump to Anaconda Navigator. Now in Anaconda Navigator, you can see that there are a list of different tools like Jupyter Lab, Jupyter Notebook, Spyder, RStudio, Visual Studio Code, Orange. Now what these things does is in the notebook you can individually run code, and for example, if you imported a file, you don't have to import every time. And this Spider and this Visual Studio Code, it's like when you are making a big project or big application, you have multiple Python files and you can use these tools, Visual Studio Code or Spider. And RStudio is typically used for R language. Now, before opening these softwares, uh, you need to install these these tools one by one. As I already installed Jupyter Notebook and Spider. So if I have to use Visual Studio Code tool, I have to install first and then launch. So for a time being, let's launch Jupyter Notebook and Spider since since I have installed these two tools. So Jupyter Notebook open in the browser, whereas Spider has its own screen. So as you can see, it has everything which a project need. You can import a whole project from here. You can create a new file if you want. Just by clicking here, you will see all your outputs here in this console. You can clear, you can reset the namespace, and just for time being, let's print hello spider. save it and just run it here and it will print hello spider. So now moving on to Jupyter Notebook. Here there are two options: upload a new file or a Python notebook, and usually IPYNB is the extension of the notebook. So you can download or upload a new Python notebook from here. And if you want to create a new notebook in Python, what you can do is just new and hit the Python 3, and it will open a new screen or a new tab in which you can code your Python work. Okay, and for a time being I just import a library called pandas. We usually use import for using libraries, and just print hello Jupyter notebook, and just press shift plus enter. This is the shortcut to print to run a cell. You can also run from here, run a cell, and you can restart your whole notebook from here. It will initialize the whole notebook, or you can save from here. You can cut a cell, you can paste, copy from here, and also you can use this drop down. If you want to include some headings, you can use this. Okay, sorry, just type test and it will print as a heading. And if you can write in paragraph form, you can mark down or hello world. It will print as a paragraph text. Okay, so this was a little bit about introduction of what is Anaconda, what is Python notebooks, and what is Jupyter, and what is Spider. I hope you learn from this, as we typically use these notebooks in coming videos when we are exploring data analysis and data science lectures. So if you have any queries, do let me know. I will mention the link of this Anaconda software in the description part. That's it for today. Thank you so much.